Management has acquired very special significance role in the present competitive and complex business world. Efficient and purposeful management is essential for the survival of a business. Management concept is comprehensive and covers all aspects of business. In simple words, management means utilizing available resources in the best possible manner and for achieving well-defined objectives. It is a distinct and dynamic process involving use of different resources for achieving well-defined objectives. The resources are men, money, materials, machines, methods, and markets. These are the 6 basic inputs in management process, 6 M's of management, and the output is in the form of achievement of objectives. It is the result of inputs and is available through efficient management process, meaning of management process. The sequence in which a manager usually performs his functions in an organization is known as management process and are repetitive in nature. Management processes involve planning, organizing, motivating, communicating, controlling, etc. It can be rightly remarked that all functions of management are sub-functions of each other and they play an important role in attainment of organizational objectives. Nature of management process. A. Continuity. Management is continuous process. The elements of management like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling are interrelated and interdependent. The management cycle is never-ending and is repeated over and over again. B. Universal. The functions of management are universally applicable to all types of organization in the world. Managerial functions are same irrespective of the size and nature of the organization. C. Circular. Management functions are interactive in nature and all the functions are sub-function of one another. Though one function leads to another, because of their interdependence, they can be said to be circular and linear. D. Social. Management is an art of getting things done through others. Manager gets things done through people and therefore focus of attention is on individuals, which includes psychological motives and his needs and group dynamic. E. Composite. The management process is an organic and integrated. Each function contributes to the whole but cannot be considered in isolation. A manager performs the various functions simultaneously in a continuum. F. Interactive. Management functions are interactive in nature in the sense that they are contained within each other. For example, planning, organizing, directing, and controlling may occur within the process of planning itself. In other words, each function of management involves all the other functions. But there is a sequence and order of events in the management process. Classification of management functions. Different management experts have viewed the functions of management in their own style. Noted among them includes Henry Fayol, Luther Gulick, Ralph Davis, Kuntz and O'Donnell. Classification of management functions according to above management experts. Henry Fayol has classified the management functions into forecasting and planning, organizing, commanding, coordination, control. Luther Gulick has coined the term POSCORB for describing management functions. They include planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling, reporting, and budgeting. Ralph Davis has classified the management functions into planning, organizing, and controlling. Kuntz and O'Donnell has divided the management functions into planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. After analyzing the views of management, we can classify the management functions into following categories which has universal applicability in almost all the organizations, and they are as follows. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, controlling. Planning. It is the basic function of management. It is concerned with chalking out a future course of action and deciding in advance the most appropriate course of actions for achievement of predetermined goals. According to Kuntz, planning is deciding in advance what to do, when to do and how to do. It bridges the gap from where we are and where we want to be. It is an intellectual process and is concerned with determination of courses of action to achieve desired goal. It helps in proper utilization of both human and non-human resources and avoids confusion, uncertainties, risks, wastages. Planning is pervasive in nature in the sense planning function is performed by all levels of management. Organizing. Organizing, it is a process of bringing together physical, financial, and human resources and developing productive relationship amongst them for achievement of organizational goals. According to Henry Fayol, to organize a business is to provide it with everything useful to its functioning, that is, raw materials, tools, capital and personnel. Organizing business means determining and providing the required human and non-human resources to the organizational structure. Organizing as a process involves identification of activities, classification of grouping of activities, assignment of duties, delegation of authority and creation of responsibility, coordinating authority and responsibility relationship. Staffing. Staffing, it has assumed greater significance in the present scenario due to advancement of technology, increase in size of business, complexity of human behavior, etc. Staffing is concerned with ensuring right man on right job, that is, square pegs in square holes and round pegs in round holes. Kuntz and O'Donnell views managerial function of staffing involves manning the organizational structure through proper and effective selection, appraisal and development of personnel to fill the roles designed in the structure. It involves manpower planning, recruitment, selection, and placement, training and development, remuneration, performance appraisal, promotion and transfer, directing. Directing is that part of managerial function which actuates the organizational methods to work efficiently for achievement of organizational purpose and is rightly termed as life spark which sets in the action of people. In other words, directing is the interpersonal aspect of management which deals directly with influencing, guiding, supervising, motivating, subordinating subordinate for the achievement of organizational goals. It consists of the following elements. A. Supervision implies overseeing the work of subordinates by the superiors. It is concerned with watching and directing work and workers. B. Motivation, it is concerned with inspiring, stimulating or encouraging the subordinates with zeal to work. Positive, negative, monetary, non-monetary incentives may be used for this purpose. C. Leadership, it is concerned with guiding and influencing the work of the subordinates in desired direction by managers. D. Communication is concerned with passing information, experience, opinion etc. from one person to another. It is the continuous process of telling, listening, understanding, and it is the sum of all things that one person does when he wants to create understanding in the minds of another. Coordination. Coordination is the unification, integration, synchronization of the efforts of group members to provide unity of action in the pursuit of common goals. According to Mooney and Rayleigh, coordination is orderly arrangement of group efforts to provide unity of action in the pursuit of common goals. Coordination is the essence of management and is implicit and inherent in all functions of management. Controlling. Controlling is an important function of management. According to George R. Terry, controlling is determining what is being accomplished, that is, evaluating the performance and, if necessary, applying correct measures so that the performance takes place according to plans. It is necessary in the case of individuals and departments to avoid wrong actions and activities. Controlling involves three broad aspects. A. Establishing standards of performance. B. Measuring work in progress and interpreting results achieved, and C. Taking corrective actions, if required. Business plans do not give positive results automatically. Managers must exercise effective control to bring success to a business plan. Control is closely linked with other managerial functions. It is rightly treated as the soul of management process. It is true that without planning there will be nothing to control. It is equally true that without control planning will be only an academic exercise. Controlling is a continuous activity of a supervisory nature.